been lovely being back here. Being on holiday with VIP is great.
It's been an absolute dream come true.
Makes you appreciate that, you know, there is a lot more to life and you've just got to get on with it and do what you want to do, enjoy it.
The first I found out about the competition was when my sister contacted me and asked when the last time I'd been skiing for a week. And it was maybe 12 years previously, before children. And she said, oh, I've done a thing. So I said, what have you done? She said, I've entered you into a competition to win a ski holiday. So I was like, right, okay. And then she explained the whole process of now it's going to public vote and we need to kind of put the word out so that you can win this competition. And she shared the application that she'd given, and it just meant so much to me because she'd basically given the story of how I'd gone through a divorce and I've got 3 children, I've been starting a business and kind of growing that up. So the last few years have been quite difficult and a ski holiday just wasn't on the cards at all, you know, for lots of reasons, mainly financial, but it's been such a long time since I've been skiing for a whole week, and lo and behold I won the competition. But the only way I found out was because she contacted me and she called me out of the blue and said, what are you doing on the 11th of January? I said, I don't know, should you go skiing? So that was when I found out that I'd won the competition.
I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I wasn't sure what to expect because I'd never been skiing before. I wasn't expected to throw straight into the blues, if I'm absolutely honest. So I spent a lot of my first day on the ground, but it has been...
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, done very well.
It's just been an absolute dream come true. It's a holiday that we wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. The VIP staff have been incredible, the chalet is gorgeous, the resort has been amazing. We had fresh snow the week before we arrived, it snowed, and we've had bluebird skies every day. So the whole thing has been an absolute dream come true. I think I go faster when I'm following you because I'm just trying to follow your line.
Never know quite how it's going to go.
I know, incredible, right? Incredible.
It's both amazing and also kind of thought and memory provoking, I think. So yeah, lots of lovely memories in the mountains. But it's nice to be making some new ones with Dave. So it's really, really lovely to just have the holiday, the two of us, because we both got kids, so it's nice.
Yeah, this is our first holiday away together as well.
Yeah.
Just us. We've been away with the kids, but just us. This is the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, skiing is always a great holiday, I think. I don't think actually I've ever done a ski holiday just coming as a couple. Right. I've always gone on either family holidays or group holidays, so this experience has been very different, just coming us two. But it's been lovely sharing a chalet with Katie and Lee because you still get that group interaction, but then also the time on your own, which is lovely. And I really hope that me and my late husband Tony gave people that experience as well when we were hosting them, which I hope we did. I think we did. But it's been lovely being back here. Being on holiday with VIP is great. So yeah, I guess, well, for me, it's just been the nice feeling of being able to rest and switch off and not really have to think about anything. Quite often when we go on holidays, it's a lot of logistics, whereas this holiday is kind of taken that out of the equation, which is really nice.
Yeah, like you said about sort of you don't have to plan about meals and doing dishes, things like that.
Yeah.
And for me is sort of the amount of sort of care the hosts have given us as well. I didn't really expect the amount of attention that they'd give us really. But
Yeah.
I was quite impressed with that.
For me, it's just making these new memories. I think I've got so many ski memories. Like a lot of things happened with Tony. Like we got engaged in a ski resort. We did our ski season. We had loads and loads of holidays. It was one of the things that we did pretty much every year that we were together. And I mean, that was a long time. That was like 15 years. So it was a lot of ski holidays and a lot of memories. So it's just really nice to make some with you, because you know Tony's not around to make the memories with anymore. So I want to keep that going, and it's been lovely to get back and to ski. And I don't know, mountains have a special way of making you feel quite connected to people anyway. So it's yeah, it's been nice to do all of those things, but with you. I wrote in because I'd seen the thing and I was like, oh, you know, ex-Charlie host.
Yeah.
Like, Tony's passed away now, so it's been nice to kind of go back and have the VIP experience, to see what it's like on the other side and things. And you just don't think you're going to get anywhere. When we went over to Les Arcs, I had a bit of an emotional day, didn't I? I just was like, I think it is a little bit of having this connection with the mountains. And I think because mine and Tony's ski season was over in Val d'Isère, it's like it feels like almost within touching distance, and it was quite nostalgic and quite emotional. But it was very nice to actually weirdly have that moment where I could just like indulge in that, rather than being on perhaps a family ski holiday where you've then got to be a parent, if you know what I mean. I could just be myself for that bit, which is really nice. It's a normal week of being a yoga teacher next week. So I did plan to try and do some yoga myself this week, because it's good to stretch off. But I've not practiced what I preach in any way. I've just crashed out and sat in the hot tub after a ski day. But
Nice.
but that's fine. I will have lots of time to stretch out again next week when I'm back at work. So where those red like archy things are, kind of.
Pretty much
Yeah.
the kids thing.
It is the kids thing, but it's great fun. You have to come up and over here with me, Henry.
So you've been on quite a journey. How does it feel to be back snowboarding again?
Really nice, yeah, really nice. Bit daunting at first, just a bit worrying, but yeah, last couple of days have been brilliant. Just great to be back out with the kids. It's the first time we've all skied, certainly with Jackson as well. But now he's nearly as quick as us. Oh, probably quicker than me, but nearly as fast as Harrison.
Well, when you last skied with us, Jackson would have been quite a bit younger.
Yeah.
And not as good.
Not as confident.
Not as confident, where I think you probably feel like we're skiing together now.
Lovely.
So it's really the whole trip's brought everything together. Ooh, how's it different? Well, we've got a lovely accommodation. Conditions are superb, because we've been very fortunate to have a lovely week.
And again, I think the family, having the kids with us, family thing's a big thing. Yeah, Yvonne had entered the competition, and obviously we had a lot going on at the time. And I think Yvonne does these things, and next thing we get this email across, and you're in the running for a competition. So yeah,
it was really nice to know that we were coming with VIP ski, but then have gone through what we've gone through, and then have won the holiday to come and experience the new place. It was just a lovely comeback. It really did fit together in a really lovely way.
and certainly to come back to somewhere where we'd been 20 odd years ago was sort of the icing on the cake in some respects.
Yeah, no problem talking about what you've been through. We've been really open about it. All started back in October 2022 with bad back, which progressively got worse and worse. Didn't have a clue what was going on, and then ended up getting a diagnosis in January 23.
Yeah, early January 23.
Of multiple myeloma, which is a treatable but incurable form of blood cancer, and it's in your bone marrow. which because it had been bubbling away for a period of time, it had then fractured one of his vertebrae, which is where the bad back was coming from. So then he ended up in a wheelchair for about 6 weeks whilst he obviously recovered from the fracture and then started treatment for the cancer. And you finished the treatment in August,
September
of 2023. Touch wood. So far, there's no sign of the disease, and he's on maintenance treatment until, well, it can be anything from 2 years to 20 years. You just don't know when it's going to come back, and when it does come back, we'll be ready for the next battle, won't we? And basically at that point, he goes on to another form of treatment and hopefully gets rid of it at that point again, and that's just how it, I think how the disease ultimately works, isn't it?
Yeah, unless they get a cure for it, which is possible.
It's
but
on
you
the
never know.
cards.
It's on the
It's
cards.
on the
isn't it?
cards.
It's on the
Myeloma
cards.
UK is a massive. They're doing all sorts into looking into the disease, and they're constantly finding new treatments that are keeping it at bay for longer and longer. But they do feel like they're very, very close to a cure, which would be amazing.
We just fight our way through until that happens. I was always very keen to get back to normal. I wasn't going to stop doing lots of things. It was a big thing from my point of view to have some normality sooner in my eyes than in Yvonne's eyes. And obviously we do a lot of outdoor activity sports, and I've gone back to all of them other than the skiing. So this is the end, the last sort of thing.
The last tick in the box.
Last tick in the box, yeah. But it makes you appreciate that, there is a lot more to life, and you've just got to get on with it and do what you want to do, enjoy it. I think you realise that you live for the moment. You push yourself, and certainly I push myself as much as I possibly can, and in a lot of things I've done just recently.
The place has been great. We've had a fantastic time. We've been very well looked after. Can't fault the service. I'm very grateful.
Yeah, very grateful.
Oh, one word for me. Just very family orientated. So that's 2 words, but it's just really
Family?
Yeah, family.
Definitely awesome.
I'm going to say restful, because that doesn't often happen in my life. I know I'm a yoga teacher, but it doesn't often happen. It doesn't often happen for me. I'm normally facilitating it for others. So yes, to have this very restful space where, as we were saying before, like all of the logistics are taken away and you are just allowed to be rather than do, is really nice.
It's been phenomenal. Yeah, phenomenal week. Yeah.
Agreed.
Thank you very much.